Hey guys, it's Andrew here from Crafter Support and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you the new Cricut glue gun and their mini glue sticks. So I have had this for a few days now and I just had time to sit down and do this video. Okay, in true Cricut fashion, it comes with the Let's Get Started. And it's just showing us all of the pieces, the LED indicator light, which that lets you know if it's ready to go, which I'm really excited about that because all of my other hot glue guns, and I'm sure you guys have seen this on my videos, like you have to test them, make sure they're ready. And then if they're just beginning to be ready, I feel like the glue's not as hot as it should be, so I feel like it doesn't hold well or it cools too quickly. So this is nice that it has the warming up light and then the ready to use light. Then it has the trigger and of course the fine tip, precision tip. Okay, so here's the warranty information, your safety instructions. I encourage you to read those so nothing bad ever happens. Okay, so let's get this opened. So this was kind of pricey. I think I paid for the glue gun and the glue stick bundle, and it does come with glue sticks. So if you're interested, it does come with glue sticks, and you can use regular glue sticks with it. But I kind of feel, and I've said this many times before on my channel, I feel like when a company comes out with a product, you should use that company's like coinciding product to go with it because that's what it was made for. You know that with my Stampin' Up paper, I like to use my Stampin' Up trimmer. With my Cricut paper, I like to use my Cricut trimmer. It could mean nothing, but to me, I feel like they work better together than trying to use one brand of this and one brand of that. I don't know, that could just be me, but I think they work better when you use the product that it was meant to go with. I like the base of it. It's like smooth. It's definitely nice to hold. It's not like over. I was worried that it was going to be bulky because in the picture, to me, it kind of looks a little like bulbous, I guess, but it's not. It's nice and small in your hand. It has a nice trigger. And like I said, it comes with 3 mini glue sticks. Okay, that goes in pretty far. I like that. So you know how some of them, it only goes in a little bit, and then by the time you shove it in, like you can't get it to press through. So that's good. And now I'm going to plug it in. The other thing I love about this that I hear people complaining about, but I'm like totally happy about, is it doesn't have a stand. It doesn't have one of those things to get in the way when you try to set it down. When I use a hot glue gun, I lay it down. I don't know why. I don't know that that's safe, but I do. I always just toss it down because when I'm hot gluing, I'm more focused on the glue and the project than I am about where my hot glue gun's going. I know that it's there for safety reasons. I get that, but I hope that I'm responsible enough to never just let it lay. But I believe this has an automatic shut off if it's not used. You know what? Let me check that for you guys. Let's take a look. As soon as you plug it in, the orangish yellow, I think it's orange. Is that orange? That's orange. The orange indicator light comes on. And it is heating up. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my big bags. Now these bags, like I said, I ordered the bundle. So it came with a total of 60 of the long mini sticks, but you can use other glue sticks if you would choose in it. All right, while that's heating up, I'm just going to try to put together a cute little bow. Nothing like major. I just wanted to work with the hot glue gun and see what its capabilities are. Like see how well it works. And plus showed you guys because it was pricey. Again, I think I paid $60 for it. I think that's what with the hot glue, with both of these packets included. And I'm sure these were probably like, I think these are like $5.99 or maybe $6.99 on the website each. So I feel like I feel like I got a great deal. I could be wrong about the price, but I'm pretty sure that's what I paid for it. All right. So I think I'm going to actually do this as the first part of my bow. So have you ever made one of these bows before? Like, they're super simple until I try to make one, and then I'm like, wait, what just happened here? Okay. I think I need to tie this one because otherwise I'll get my fingers burned. Okay, it's still warming up. Good, right. It's still going, it's still orange. But what I want to do is I want to make this part of the bow, and then I'll now tie it, and then I'm going to hot glue this bow onto this one. So let's just see. All right, I'm going to pinch it. I don't know if you've ever made bows like this. I think these are the easiest ones to make, is when you just pinch the centers and then tie it off. So we'll do that. So if you guys have a really great hot glue gun, I know I've asked this before. I actually ordered a hot glue gun that somebody recommended back in the spring, I think it was, and when I got it, it didn't work. So I sent it back to Amazon, and then I just never got another one. Well, then when I saw that Cricut came out with one, I was kind of really excited. Oh, look, the indicator light has turned green, so it's ready to go. So when I saw that Cricut came out with one, I'm trying to like aesthetically decorate my room so that it's cute, but it doesn't like overpower my husband because it's very crafty and girly in our bedroom. And so I thought, oh, I'll just try that, and then I can leave it sit out, and you know, the things we do, right? So, okay, so here's this part, and I'm just going to kind of fluff that up. My Christmas is going to be, I'm using a lot of burlap and natural browns and things like that. Okay, so it's ready to go. Let's make this bow now. Okay, so this bow, I'm just going to cross over, and I'm going to pull in like this and scrunch it up. Again, I'm not like the world's best bow maker. I just wanted to try something to show you the hot glue gun and let you know what I really thought of it. Okay, so it's tied up, and now I want to tuck those behind. I like to use wired ribbon when I make bows. Like some of you I've seen like make these beautiful, ornate, gorgeous bows, and I'm so jealous because I'm not a bow maker. I don't make bows. It kind of looks a little funny because it's like one great big bow and then one tiny bow, but we're just gonna go with it for the sake of the video, right? Yeah, someone can teach me how to make bows. Marianne, do you know how to make bows? You'll have to let me know. Okay, so I'm gonna show you like at an angle so that maybe you can see. Okay, it comes out pretty well. Okay, I did a little swirl, and look, no strings. And I just did my little swirl to like kind of stop that from happening. Like to make sure there wasn't any strings, but there was definitely not whenever I did the swirl. So I'm going to hold it in place, being careful not to burn myself. Okay, it doesn't look terrible. It could be better, but it doesn't look absolutely terrible, so I'm okay with it. I'm sure I could put some greenery in around here and kind of jazz it up a little bit, but that I think is fine. But I do want to show you guys, I'm going to try again and show you guys the flow of this, because the one other thing when I was watching people review this, they were saying that you couldn't control it, but I kind of feel like, well, let me put another glue stick in. I kind of feel like you can. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, now there was a string when I pulled that off. So I feel like you can control the trigger. And I think that was their biggest complaint. And look, there's no string. There was no string on that piece there. Okay. Now for the blobs, they did talk about blobs, and that had a little string right there. I mean, I think it gives a nice blob. I don't know. Blob? Little tiny string there. Blob? Blob? Blob. Now I'm just kind of holding it away to see if it's gonna string up. The reason I think it has less strings, I wouldn't say it doesn't have any strings. I think, like, if you hold it up and you just squirt some out and you let it fall, like, there's no goop or goo or string hanging from your glue gun, but there's a tiny one, and I mean, it's like hair thin down here. So what I'm thinking is this gets so hot because it is a high temp glue gun that when it drops off, it's literally melting off and there's nothing left on your gun. Do you see what I mean? Does that make sense? There's a little hair here, but it just melts right off. Oh wait, that's not true. There's a little piece. That's, oh, see, I'm gonna end up burning myself over this. Okay. The side of it does get warm. So if you're thinking like, there was a string. Okay. Okay, so now let me cut a piece off here and here. And we're going to move all of my extra pieces out of the way. And I'm just gonna glue this piece onto this piece, I guess. Okay, so what I want to do is, I hope you guys can see this, I want to see how much control I can get from the trigger. So I'm just going to make a heart. Oh, that was my fault, I pulled it off. There we go. You can do pretty easily. All right, so you can control it that way. So like if you were doing a glitter ornament or something and you were using hot glue and you wanted to just like write hi, you could definitely do that with this. Or just an initial even, you know, it's up to you. I mean, you could definitely write with this. There is a little hair right here. Like not a hair, but like one of the little stringies, but that's pretty cute. And then you could do the glitter on it. You know what I mean? Let's see, I have red glitter right here. Let's turn this. I don't know if I've ever used this glitter. I don't think I have because it's still like, it's still closed. All right. Oops. This probably isn't the best. We're not doing that. We're gonna do this. All right, let's see. We're going to tap it off. This will be the true test to see if there's strings because you'll be able to see the strings in the glitter. There is a string from here to here. But can we remove that? But look at that. You can just take your finger. Oh, look, it matches my nail. That's pretty. You can just scrape that right off because it's just one of the little tiny leftover hair thingies. But I mean, if you wanted to do stockings or something like that, you could definitely use this hot glue gun for that. I feel like it has a lot of control. Worth the price point. Would I pay the same? I think it's on the website right now for $39.99. You can just get the hot glue gun with the 3 mini glue sticks. Is it worth that price? Maybe. Maybe because it has the indicator light, a nice trigger, nice handle. My whole hand fits on it. The tip is super clean even though I used it. And honestly, that's one of my biggest complaints is the tips get so messy all the time. And I'm talking like after the first use, my tips get really messy because of all the strings that wrap around it and then it's down on the base. And I'm talking like just the first use. So obviously I just use this. I'll keep you guys updated or you'll be able to see in my videos whether it lasts or not. But it looks really good. There was no dripping. I mean, I didn't have any dripping. I should hold it down. No dripping. The glue sticks I thought were reasonably priced for the amount that you get, and they're clear, so I like that. But if you have a glue gun that you're happy with, I wouldn't just buy it because it's Cricut. Like, I would stick with the one you have, maybe try their glue sticks. That could be the trick to why there's less strings. It's just the type of glue they use. So if you have a mini glue gun, maybe purchase their sticks and see if that cuts back on the strings. Again, you don't need a holder for it, which makes me really, really happy. I can just lay it down and it's not going anywhere. It's not rolling off. The little metal thing that some of the glue guns have makes it poke up in the air, and then that to me is more dangerous than laying it on its side. So I don't know. This is kind of like this is a tough one for me because I like what it's giving me, but I could live without it, but I'm still going to use it. I really do. I think it's pretty, and I think that if you have it in your budget to get it and you want it to match all your stuff, go for it. If you already have one that you like, just stick with the one you like. It's not like the holy grail of hot glue guns. All right, that's it, guys. I hope this was helpful and gave you some insight on the Cricut hot glue gun. And my poor bow, it looks a little sad, but like I said, we're going to spruce it up. We'll make it look better at some point. But yeah, so thanks so much for watching. If you haven't watched my mystery box video, definitely go check that out. I have some kind of sneak peeks of things that are coming, and yeah, I think that's all. So I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.